You can also join the discussion on the David Pakman Show subreddit, which you can find at davidpakman.com/Reddit. That's Reddit. Nearly 30,000 of our viewers and listeners are now subscribed free to the David Pakman Show subreddit. Some interesting posts. I like this one. Someone posted, "Two Davids we'll never see on Fox News again. Me, after my last Fox News appearance, and David Leopold, the immigration attorney who we covered earlier this week, who called out Fox host Judge Jeanine Pirro over the weekend." I think that is fair to say. I don't think I will ever be back on Fox News. Actually, I don't know that. I don't think I'll be back on the weekend news hours. The Fox really, each show is its own thing. I think it's plausible that I'd be back on some other show, but I don't think they'll have me back on the weekend America's News headquarters after my last appearance. And yes, I don't think David Leopold is going to be back on Fox News anytime soon. User Portland Hipster suggests that I start referring to Donald Trump as a former one-term President Trump, and that it will trigger, quote, right-wing cucks. Yeah, I think that the syntax, former one-term President Trump, I think that it makes more sense to say the one-term former President Donald Trump, or just the one-term President Donald Trump. I like that idea. I think that that's definitely an adjustment that I would easily be able to make on the show when referring to Donald Trump. And then user What the Cheese posted about anti-vax math, pointing out that the U.S. has seen $30 million confirmed coronavirus cases. The real number could be anywhere up to, 2 to 3 times higher than that. 550,000 COVID deaths, 125 million vaccine doses administered. Now it's closer to 130. 1,900 vaccinated people that died, and no one that we know of who has died from the vaccine. And yet anti-vaxxers somehow seem to think that the vaccine might be more dangerous to them than coronavirus. Yeah, of course, the math doesn't work. And what you have to also remember, so there's a lot here that's even understated, right? We have no deaths linked to the vaccine. That's true. But even deaths of people who died after being vaccinated, when you vaccinate tens of millions of people, by sheer math, some of the vaccinated people will die from an actuarial perspective of old age, of other conditions, etc. So I think that it's very important to put this math in perspective. It's also important to remember, on anti-vax math, what else are anti-vaxxers scrutinizing to the degree that they claim to be scrutinizing vaccines and ingredients and this type of thing? Do they ever eat junk food? Do they understand what all of the elements are in junk food on the ingredient list? When they buy shampoo, when they buy skin creams and toothpaste and whatever, are they scrutinizing the, I don't know if they're called ingredients when it comes to health and beauty products, but are they scrutinizing everything that is in those products to this degree? There's definitely it's sort of like sometimes people become, there's this thing, orthorexia, where people become fixated on diet to a degree that's unhealthy. It's almost like a diagnosable condition. And you start to wonder, what else do you obsess about to this degree in your life outside of your diet? And maybe we should apply some context. I think the same thing applies to many anti-vaxxers where, great, you're really concerned about what's in the vaccines. That's fine. Are you equally concerned when you get antibiotics? Are you equally concerned when you buy Tylenol? Are you equally concerned when you look at junk food? Have you ever looked at the ingredients in zebra cakes? And I'm kind of half kidding. Maybe zebra cakes don't have anything that crazy in them. I used to love those as a kid. I really did. Zebra cakes. Anyway, join the discussion on the David Pakman Show subreddit, davidpakman.com/Reddit. One of our sponsors is Vincero Watches, giving you 15% off. A high-quality wristwatch is the perfect way to elevate your style. Own at least one watch that makes you feel great when you put it on. You can often see me wearing my Vincero watch on the show. Mine is the gunmetal vessel model. I'm a big fan of the metallic look of the face of the watch. I like the silicone strap. You won't find a better made watch for this good a price anywhere else. When you put it on, you know you got more than you paid for. Vincero believes in crafting super quality watches from high-end materials, but selling them at fair prices, which is why they have over 26,000 five-star reviews, and they stand behind every watch they make with a 1-year return policy and 5-year warranty. They'll give you 15% off everything in their store and free shipping at davidpakman.com/watch. Use the coupon code PAKMAN.